everybody. So today I'm going to be showing you how to do 2 simple hairstyles on either blown out hair or flat ironed hair. So if you want to learn how to do these styles, please continue watching. Hey everybody, so thank you so much for joining me for another video. So in this video today I'm going to be showing you guys how I do 2 simple hairstyles on flat ironed or blown out hair. But before that, I have to do it, y'all. I just have to do it. There it is. I have never done this before, but I've always wanted to do it. Please don't judge me, okay? Y'all know y'all be wanting to do this, okay? So don't judge me, all right? All right, yeah. I was super happy y'all had just flat ironed my hair. It don't look like it, but I had just flat ironed my hair a few days before that. So anyhow, for these hairstyles, you're gonna need edge control and gorilla snot or whatever holding materials that you use for your hair. You can use that, and also a paddle brush and a comb. So right now I'm just brushing out my hair. Once again, I just flat ironed it. Like, my hair never ever gets bone straight, so I'm gonna just have to accept what I get. So anyhow, I'm gonna just brush it out. I did do a twist out, which is why it's so crinkly. So I'm, blowing it out or combing it out just so, it could be a little smoother for these hairstyles, okay? So what you want to do is go ahead and start parting your hair, as you see me doing here. Please ignore that white stuff. That's dried gorilla snot that I used on the previous day before. So yeah, just ignore that, okay? So yeah, so anyhow, you're just going to part it, and as y'all can see, I'm continuing to detangle it with the comb. Not necessary, but that's just what I wanted to do, okay? So you want to go ahead and start parting from ear to ear on each side of the part, and you want to make your part as neat as possible. It don't have to be super neat, but I like my parts to be super neat. So yeah, that's just what I like to do, but you do you, okay? So yeah, I'm just go ahead and part it, and then I'm going to part the other side as well, as y'all will see in a few minutes. Of course, you want to separate it so the hair won't continue to get intertwined with each other, and you have to keep parting over and over again. Alright, so just parting my hair. Alright, and I went ahead and parted the other side as well, as y'all can see. So I'm going to go ahead and put that back up in a ponytail so I can start braiding the rest of my hair. So again, you just want to make sure your hair is thoroughly detangled before you start braiding. Now y'all, the way I braid is different from everybody else. Like, I have what I call lazy fingers. Like, my fingers don't function the way I would like them to function when it comes to like braiding and stuff. Plus I have really bad carpal tunnel, so it's kind of hard for me to use my fingers the way I want to use them. So yeah, so if it seems a little strange the way I'm braiding, then that's why. So, I'm just doing a typical, a plait or a French braid, not French braid, but a typical braid, cornrow, going to the side. As you can see, I'm not the best braider, y'all. It took me a long time to even learn how to braid this good. So if my braid look a little raggedy, please don't judge me, okay? Because it took me a long time to get to where I am now. So yeah, go ahead and continue braiding your hair down, and until you're satisfied with how it looks. So I'm going to go ahead and start braiding the other side. I sped it up a little bit just so this video won't be super duper long. As y'all can see, I did not put any edge control on my hair before braiding it, and I do that a lot, and I found out that putting the edge control on before you start braiding is way better, because it gives a more smoother finish rather than putting it on afterwards. Because when you put it on afterwards, your hair is already braided, it's already settled, and then you go and put edge control on it and try to smooth the hairs into the already braided hair, and it kind of looks a little sloppy. So I usually always do that. I don't know why, but I'm gonna have to stop doing that. So as y'all can see, I got these 2 braids up. It's as good as it's gonna get. Now I took the back of my hair down to connect the braids together, but I found out later, as y'all will see, that it was better for me to leave it in that ponytail than taking it down, because my hair is going to get tangled up in the back. So I had to stop and put a ponytail in the back of my head, as y'all can see right here. Alright, and it works so much better that way. You won't be tangling your hair up when you get ready to do this part. So I'm going to go ahead and take my hair down. As y'all can see, this is how the hairstyle turned out. I wish my hair was a little more straight, but this, like I said, my hair never gets bone straight when I flat iron it, so you know, this is going to have to do. So I'm going ahead and going in with the Cream of Nature Extra Hold Edge Control. I really like this stuff. It's just like every other edge control. It holds for the moment, and then throughout the day you have a greasy hold, which most edge controls are like that, but I still like it nonetheless. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and continue to put this edge control on my hair, and I'm shaping it with my fingers. Most people use a tool or a comb to shape the edges, but me, I just use my fingers most times because I don't have a small fine tooth comb to shape my edges, so I'm just going in with my fingers, and it works just as well. If you want to use a comb, that's fine, but like I said, I use my fingers. Okay, and as y'all can see, it's coming out pretty nice. Okay everyone, so here is the finished product. It looks pretty decent. Like I said, if my hair was a little more flat, then it would look a lot better, but hey, you got to work with what you got. Okay, so I'll just let y'all see how it looks from the side, and then the back, and the other side, and the front. So there you have style number 1. Okay, so for the second style, I was just going to take the braids down and do a whole nother completely different style, but I was tired and I changed my mind, so I decided just to throw it up in a ponytail, which I will see in a second as soon as I detangle my hair. Okay, so what you want to do is just gather all your hair up at the top of your head as high as you want it. It's up to you, so just go ahead and do that. And then after you do that, you're going to want to add in the 2 side braids. Of course, you want to make sure your hair is thoroughly detangled. Alright, and again, use a scrunchie or whatever it is that you use to put your ponytails. So just gather it, put the braids in, and now for this one, I only wrapped it around twice, I believe, or maybe 3 times. But on the 3rd time, as y'all will see, instead of doing it from the front, I took it to the back so I could pull the bun through. That way, the ends of my hair will be sticking out in the front of my head. And then you just pull the bun out, you flare it out with your hands, and then you tuck the loose hair in, as y'all can see me doing here. Very, very simple style. Whole nother different style without doing a bunch of work, okay? So you can have it as neat or as messy as you want it. I prefer the messy buns, so yeah, so there you have it. Here's, you know, full view for you. And yeah, so thank you all so much for watching. Add a little accessories and you're good to go. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and comment below. Have a good day.